Alright. It's been a week. Now it's time to continue, so... Oh, whoa, I got some chat here, sorry. Pink, what's up, Pink? How are you doing? So sorry, I was just actually promoting this on the social medias. Arbiter, what's up? You playing Force Unleashed? Nice. Hope you're doing well, sorry. I was out of commission for a bit. COVID vaccine kicked my ass. So... had to recuperate, and here I am now. Figured I'd get a quick session in, while I still can. Doing well, I'm doing better now. I mean, I was feeling like shit before because of the vaccine. Knocked me out for a good 4 or 5 days, so I'm on the recuperating mend now, so I'm good. I'm better. Yeah, I had fever, I had chills, I had body aches, I had, just, my body felt like I got hit by a truck. So yeah, I was bedridden for a couple days. Yeah, and I'm also actually, I'm returning to work next week. I've been working from home for the past year, but gonna go back. So I am trying to regulate my sleep schedule, which is why I'm only gonna be on for like an hour at the hour and a half at the most. I need to regulate, or else I will be up till 3, 4 in the morning, and I want to avoid doing that. But I hope you're all well. I'm going to meet Nishiki-sama at Serena. This isn't how our reunion should have gone. Okay, I forgot where I was needed to be in the story. Yeah, thank you, Pink. I remembered too at the last second that you do your Tarot Tuesdays. Sorry I couldn't attend. Hope it went well for you. Alright, are there any sub-stories active? It has been so long, I don't recall. If there are, does not seem to be the case. Okay. Been a while, so I need to reacclimate myself to the game. Alright, well... oh my god. God, how much Dragon Style sucks. It really sucks. It is slow, cumbersome, and terrible. J.K. Robinson, what up, bud? I would be lucky to make it to 2:30 in the morning. Yeah. Normally I'd be 3, 4 in the morning playing this type of stuff, but yeah, right now it's midnight. So I do need to Regulate myself because I'm going back to work next week, so I can't be up around this late anymore. It was great I had 5 viewers, which is a lot for me. Me and you both, Pink, so that's all good. Did a bunch of readings. I think tomorrow I'll get back to Grandia. Oh, okay. Very nice, very nice. 1 week I will check out your tarot card and get my fortune told. Shenmue style. Alright, so I need to go this way. Beat up these dudes. Alright, that went easier. Repair kit, alright. Tarot Tuesdays aren't going anywhere. Alright, cool. Bossman wanted me to work the overnight train. Someone called in sick, even though I just worked the day shift today. Ooh. That's the grind, my man. It's sometimes what you gotta do, you know? I'm actually setting up a website now where people can book more in-depth readings with me. Oh, wow, that's cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. You know what? I need to see. Did I complete Bantam? I did not, so I can actually get a few drinks in and heal. Perfect. Okay, so what can I have? 800, 3,000, 600, 700, 5, 7. Alright, so Yamazaki, 12 years old. This is one of Japan's top single malt whiskeys. It's become such a status symbol that whiskey aficionados the world over have heard of it. They use carefully selected, perfectly matured malts to get that great, smooth flavor. Bottoms up. Yes, I would. That way I can heal. Hakush, 12 years old. A whiskey with a Japanese flavor made at the Suntory Hakush distillery located on Mount Kyaikoma. Within its fruity essence, the smoky flavor gives it a marvelous accent. This is the type of alcohol where the first glass should be drank straight. Somehow it says I have 5 viewers. That is a miracle, but thank you. Those of you watching, appreciate it. You know what? I do want another drink. That way I can knock this out of my list. So what is it? 5,200, 3,000, 3,000. Courvoisier. Yo, Crusader, what up, dude? A remarkable specimen from France. Courvoisier XO won top prize in worldwide cognac tests. The use of high-quality grapes from Boiries to create the eau de vie gives it depth, but it's still remarkably smooth. You can't talk about cognacs without having drank this at least once. Bottoms up. No, I think I'm done with Mez King, actually, Crusader. I did the, I think the final Professor Mez King side story, so I think I'm good in terms of required Mez King. You know, actually, good question. Let me see. Let me see my Mez King album. I think I have all the cards now. Oh wait, no I don't. Wait a minute. I'm missing one. Or missing 2. But I think I completed all the stories, unless there's another one that I'm not aware of. What's the opposite of smooth alcohol? Well, something like Irish whiskey, which is very bitter. You know, as opposed to a Scotch. Blended Scotch whiskey would theoretically be smooth. Irish whiskey, on the other hand, is very bitter. Or like shitty whiskey, like, well, not shitty, but like low level. Jim Beam, things like that. Those stuff that's meant to burn you. Some people like that burning sensation. Alright, so I need to go down this way. That was another guy? Shit. Okay. If you want to fuck around. What do you call if it's the opposite of smooth? Bitter. Burning. Unless you mean some type of joke is that what you're getting at, but I mean... rough. I mean, you could say rough, you could say bitter. Bitter would probably be the preferred way to say it. Alright, so I'm going... Oh. Fuck me. Alright, this guy's got a knife. Oh, just got a... I heard a chime. Hold on. Bufferton, or Spoon Bufferton. I hope I didn't butcher that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm happy you aren't politicizing. Oh, like promoting people to. No, yeah, I could care less about that, man. If you take the time to come in here and say something in the chat, that's cool. You know, but yeah, I'm not begging anyone for anything, man. I don't even do this often enough to even bother. I'm just here to play some games, in this case Yakuza Kiwami. If somebody happens to pop in and find it mildly interesting, then so be it. Alright, so I want to get rid of him. Shit. Alright. Want to get rid of him because he has a weapon. Alright, there he goes. I think he had a taser. Alright, that's enough of that. Japanese whiskey, when I went to Japan, and whatever the opposite of smooth is, it was that. I couldn't speak for several minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's probably something that's a burning sensation. Alright, here we go. This is the street I want to be on. Serena's gonna be over here. And of course there's a fight. So the reason I'm playing in this style is I need to grind it to get a certain amount of experience. And of course I didn't kill him. Alright. So even though this form is very limited and terrible, I need to do it to get what is called CP, which in turn gives me the ability to buy certain things. So like, for example, I need to go, to show you what I'm talking about, if I go to battle, I need to defeat 200 enemies in dragon style. So far I've defeated 142. So I need to kill, what, 58 more enemies in this style? And then I'll get the yellow, which will give me CP, which allows me to purchase items. It's annoying, and it really sucks, but it's what I gotta do. Do you have any people to play Friday the 13th? No, I mean, I've never played it. I don't have it myself. Didn't they shut it down? No, I could have sworn that they were going to shut down the servers for that game, because they're no longer doing it. DE, what is DE? What's that, Dead by Daylight? Don't play that either. I don't have it, so... I'm sure there's nothing wrong with those games. I've never played them myself. Not really too big on multiplayer games, to be honest. Oh, it's P2P now? Okay. Alright, well, here's the story. I'm gonna go see Nishikiyama.
レーナ、お前なんでここに？これから錦が来るんだぞ。
だからよ。あなたたち殺し合いでもするんじゃないかと思って。
レーナ。
There he is.
錦。久しぶりだな、兄弟。レーナ、酒を。10年ぶりだ。お前とこうして飲むのも。ああ。面会にも行かなくて悪かった。俺もいろいろ忙しくてな。そうだろうな。俺はどうしても100億を手に入れたい。お前が連れているガキとペンダントを渡せ。その前に答えろ。なぜ水木を殺した？殺す気はなかったんだ。ユミの妹を殺すつもりなんかな。
あ、親父。
何やってんだお前ら。
すみません。この女、結局口を割りませんでした。
誰が殺せと言った？
親父
Saw that coming.
ユミの妹なんだぞ。誰が殺せと言った？誰が言ったんだ
I think he's dead. He just may be.
親父、あとはきっちり片付けておきますから。
10年間俺はユミの行方を追い続けた。ユミの妹がセレナで働いていると知り、俺はずっと彼女をマークしてたんだよ。いつかそこにユミが現れるんじゃないかってな。はるかのこともそれで知ったのか？巡り合わせだよな。あの娘はひまわりにいたんだ。俺たちが育ったあの孤児院にな。水木はその後アレスを持ち、そして姿を消した。ひまわりにいた娘も。そして登場界の100億が抜かれる。だがな、それはそうだ、ユミの指輪だよ。こいつが現場で見つかったんだ。ユミはいる。近くに必ずな。桐生、 これは登場界の戦争だ。お前一人でどうなるもんでもない。悪いようにはしねえ。ペンダントを渡してくれ。
あれははるかにとって唯一残された母親とのつながりだ。お前らの戦争なんて関係ねえ。
変わらねえな。だからユミもお前に惹かれたんだろう。みんなお前の味方をする。昔っからな。
お前俺のことを憎んでいるのか。
わからねえ。だが結局俺はお前を裏切った。風間の親父もな。もう後戻りはできねえ。
まさか風間のおやっさんを撃ったのは。
なあ、さすがにあん時は手が震えた。
Oh shit.
やめてよ二人とも。
なんでだ。おやっさんに世話になった恩はねえのか。
まだくたばっちゃねえだろう。それに今はシンジも一緒だしな。
おやっさん、着きました。
お前真珠を盗聴して。
10年前のあの日から俺は誰も信じちゃいない。俺は俺のやり方で登場界のトップに立つ。どうしても水木の娘よこさねえならお前でも容赦はしない。
好きにしろ。だがはるかを渡さねえ。お前の道具になんかさせやしね
今更だがお前とはもう一度一緒にやりたかった。だがもう今日限り兄弟じゃねえ。
なんでこんなことになっちゃったの？
Like how the door just closed on its own. It's always nice.
Oyaji, 手はず通りで。
I'll be with you 1 second. I saw you redeem something. Trying to look at the story here. Hmm. They're gonna have me tailed. Oh. Alright, we doing this? Alright. Alright, so I need to switch to heavy. Ishikiyama family. I haven't used this yet. Haven't used this either. Alright. Okay, there goes that fight. Oh, there's more. Oh shit. What the fuck? Alright, he's very obviously dead. That was like Kill Bill. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
桐生のおじき、親父の命令です。恨まんでください。やれ！
Koji Shindo. Knock out a bunch of guys while I'm at it. Somebody stabbed me? Is that what? Oh, motherfucker. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Bro. There we go. Sorry, I've not been looking at the chat. Watching the buff guy on YouTube, he's the same Fisher as the real Ironside. Oh, really? Wait. The buff... He's not Michael Ironside, there's no way. Michael Ironside is not, on YouTube. Nerd Strategy, what up, dude? A very considerate door indeed. This is gonna be lit. Hey, Bufferton, you redeemed a narration. What do you want me to say? I mean, I'll say anything within reason if you'd like, and you know, you redeemed a narration. I'll say anything, you know, whatever. You let me know, and I will say it. This guy ain't so tough, is he? Oh shit, whoops. Damn it. All right, let me heal. Alright, there he goes. Right, so Rush was definitely the starter to beat him with. I learned that a little too late. So I got an achievement on Steam that would seem that's the end of this chapter.
失礼しますよ、組長さん。ほら。
Alright, sure, I will say that in 1 second, Bufferton. Once this chapter's over.
おいおい、もっと
Lambert.
してみせろよ。今日の分だけであんたの欲しがってた金額はクリアできてんだぜ。
そうか。恩に切る。
そうそう、初めからそう言えよ。ま、今日はでかい取り立てが久々にできたんだ。組長さん、あんたラッキーだぜ。ま、借金まみれでギャンブル狂いの医者にも感謝した方
The doctor from the hospital.
医者？
でもあの野郎も急に金ができたから返済するとか抜かしやがって、一体何やりかしたんだろうな。
そいつからいくら切り取ったんだ
？3000万だ。親の遺産でも入ったのかね。おい、何なんだ。
The doctor from the old cutscene.
3000万用意できますか？
I do remember that. That's a fancy ass hospital.
日吉先生でしたら、私たちナースも困ってるんです。さっき急に院長に辞表を渡したとかで、逃げるように出て行ったっきり連絡もつかなくて。何かあったんですか？
クソみてえなやつにも頭下げて死ぬ気で金を用意したってのに、今までの時間は一体何だったんだ。もう
I forget what it is he took the money for. It was somebody's mother, I think, or somebody who was sick. The doctor bribed him to pay him to heal her. I forget what it was, though. Chapter 8, The Scheme. The cops might show up soon. I should put as much distance between myself and this place as possible. I'd better keep a low profile as I walk around town. Oh shit, I have 259. Holy crap. Okay. So I can upgrade my abilities. To save his sister with a heart transplant. Thank you for the reminder, Pink. Appreciate it. So yes, Bufferton, be Lambert and say, "My God!" All right, so, all right, I'm a far better Sam Fisher than I am a Lambert. So please excuse me. This is going to be terrible, but it's the least I can do. All right, so you're playing Splinter Cell. You screw up a mission, you fail. Your handler Lambert will usually scream at you In this case, he'll say, "My God, Sam, the mission is over." Then you hear it. "Choo. Christ almighty, Fisher. What the hell were you thinking?" Who, me? I was like, I could do it Sam Fisher, but Lambert is just like an octave that I can't reach. So I apologize. That was shitty. I still remember the very first cutscene with Lambert in the first one or so. So Lambert goes into his secure room. All of a sudden, in the corner of the room, you just hear, "Hello, Colonel." Like, "Christ almighty, Fisher, I didn't even see you." "Don't worry, you can use my name. The room's safe. Lambert. Good to see you again, Fisher." "I'm Sam Fisher. I work for Third Echelon, and I get to enact the Fifth Freedom. I am a Splinter Cell." Alright, so I have 259 experience, so I can boost health. Yes, I can. And I can actually fully upgrade this wheel. So I might as well. Maximum health. Done. Iron Guts. Prevent all damage when performing a resist guard in heat mode. Sure. Alright, so that is completely done. That is done. So now that I did that, I want to save. For sure. No, not Lambert at all. I could be Sam. You know, but not Lambert, no. Lambert's a voice I can't do. "Christ almighty, Fisher. What the hell were you thinking?" Mind you, the original Lambert. Lambert, also in Chaos Theory, because with Pandora Tomorrow, they recast him with, what's the name? Robert Palmer from 24? Or no, not Robert, Dennis Haybert. Dennis Haybert, they recast him. And I mean, he's got a good voice too, but he's not Lambert. Would you ever consider doing a playthrough here? I did. You literally just missed it, bud. Right before I did this game, Yakuza, I did all the Splinter Cell games back to back to back. So, if you... Well, you can't look at them here, but if you check out my YouTube channel, you can see them. I went through Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, Chaos Theory, Double Agent, Conviction, and then Blacklist, which actually I never played Blacklist before, so this is my first time playing it. So you literally just missed it. But if you want to check out my YouTube, I don't even know what the address would be, to be honest, so hold on. I would need to find the link for it. But I upload all of my archives on there, so if you really want to see me play Splinter Cell, you can check out the archives. So let me see here, my channel. And if you go to... If you're curious, you can check my YouTube. It's just archives of everything I do in Twitch. So, like I said, I did do all the Splinter Cell games, so you literally just missed it. I had played all of the Splinter Cell games with the exception of Blacklist when I was in high school, in my early days. So I never played Blacklist before, so that was my very first time playing it. I can't afford to get mixed up with the police right now, better keep a low profile. And again, Splinter Cell is the epitome of Stealth games. There is none better. Alright, so there is a side story here. Right here in Stardust. There's no other side story, actually. And there's no other story beat, surprisingly enough. Okay. I might need to go to Purgatory. I heard there was an incident at Stardust. Don't know what kind, but I always knew that club was something special. Okay. Oh, you wrote in Spanish? Intente transmitir para contraerse, pero siento que hay una configuración que podría estar perdiendo. ¿Hay alguna manera de cargar automáticamente lo que haces en Twitch a YouTube? La cosa es que hay una forma de hacerlo en Twitch. Si vas a tu página, hay una página que se llama Video Producer. Y si vas ahí tiene todo, por ejemplo, lo que estoy haciendo ahorita. Después lo va a tener ahí disponible. Y tengo la opción ahí para bajar ese video automáticamente al YouTube. La cosa es que ya no recuerdo que lo hice ya desde como unos años. Hay una cosa donde puedes poner tu cuenta de YouTube y luego con eso vas a esa página que, como te digo, que se llama Video Producer, y ahí puedes bajar, descargar tus videos y exportarlos a tu página de YouTube. Pues hay una forma de hacerlo. Alright, so save here. Everyone is saying there was a big rumble at Stardust. Some men pushed their way in, but they were driven back out. Not surprising. Yuya-san is scarier than most Yakuza. The hosts there can hold their own in a brawl. Alright. Well, it's a sub-story, so let me see. Is Kazuki-san going to be okay? Hey, is something wrong? Oh, hi, Kiryu-san. Looks like Kazuki-san's got a problem. Does he? It sounds pretty serious, but there's nothing I can do. Honestly, I'm worried I'd just get in the way if I tried. I know the feeling. I know it's rude of me to ask after you've done so much for our club, but do you think you could help us out again? Well, Kazuki's always been there for me, so... Sure. I'll go talk to him and see what's up. Really? Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't know you were here. Sorry I didn't attend to you sooner, Kiryu-san. No worries. Is something the matter?
Hi.
Yes, it's a business issue, but we've been really losing customers lately. We're trying to figure out what to do. Really? Everyone's always saying that Stardust is the most popular host club in Kamurocho. True that, but something fishy's going on. Fishy? Yep. I was reeling in customers outside the club when one of our regulars passed me by, so I asked her why she hasn't come in recently. And she said, I found a much better place to meet men. Better than any host club. We've got a real competitor. A better place to meet people. Yes, Kamurocho's younger nightlife crowd has been spreading rumors about some kind of reoccurring party. It's affecting the entire host club industry here in town, not just us. so I'm trying to be proactive about it. But since we paste our faces on the club signage, we can't even go there to check it out on the sly. I wonder if we have to just give up. Looks like they're facing a serious problem. I see. Well, the public doesn't know my face. Mostly. Pardon? I could go check out the party. What? No, this is entirely our problem. It would be unthinkable to put this burden on your shoulders, too. Don't sweat it. You've always done right by me. Now it's my turn to lend a hand. If that's your stance, then we're happy for all the help we can get. Thank you, Kiryu-san. This is gonna be awesome. With Kiryu-san on the case, our problems are practically solved already. So what do I need to do? The girls here might know something about what's going on. Could you talk to them, then infiltrate the party? If you can tell us what's going on in there, we'd appreciate it. Got it. Thank you. If you find out anything, please let us know. I should ask the clientele if they've heard any rumors. It's poppin', baby. Gracias, hombre. ¿Transmite todos los días o solo...? Realmente no tengo un horario, amigo. Antes de ahorita en la noche, yo ya tengo una semana que no estoy aquí en Twitch. Yo estaba enfermo. Que yo tenía la segunda vacuna y me puse enfermo. Realmente no tengo un horario. Solamente cuando tengo tiempo libre es cuando decido hacer esto. Disculpa que no tengo un horario, pero no. Normalmente en las noches como a la medianoche, tiempo de Nueva York. Y afuera de eso puede ser lunes, puede ser miércoles, jueves, los fines de semana, dependiente de lo que tengo planeado en mi día. I wish I could know the language of what you guys might have been saying. Yeah, sorry, J.K. Robinson. He's talking to me in Spanish, so I'm just responding to him in Spanish. He was just asking about, he was asking me about Splinter Cell, and he was asking if I had played it before. And obviously because Twitch, I think, only saves, like, the past 15 videos or streams that you do. So I directed him to my YouTube channel, where I archive all of these streams and leave them on there for anyone to watch if they ever want to. So that's basically the gist of it. And it was Spanish, yes, you're correct. Tell him to show some leg? What you mean? Alright, so they went up here. But they're gone. Where did they go? Where did they go? Hey, can I ask you something? Huh? Who are you? I'm an acquaintance of Kazuki. I wanted to ask you about something. What about? Do you know about these parties that have been popular lately? I hear you can have a good time there. Oh yeah, I've heard something about that. I hear they rent out a club to hold the party in. They're invite only, but if you're in, you'll find someone to hook up with for sure. You seem to know a lot about it. Have you ever been to one? I'm not looking for that kind of thing. I just like being indulged by handsome men. Sounds like you're in the right place then. Thanks for the information. You're welcome. Oh, with the heart. So, it's invite only. I probably won't be able to get into the party unless I'm invited by someone who's been to one of these before. Hey, do you have a minute? What is it, mister? I wanted to ask you something. Sure, hon. Oh, thanks. Do you know about these parties that have been popular lately? I hear you can have a good time there. Oh, I've been to one. The one held at Debola in Theater Square, right? I figured it was that club.
Nani?
What? Really? I went to it once because I was invited by a friend, though I wasn't really into it since I already have a boyfriend. Oh, really? Thanks for the information. Looks like the party is held at Debola in Theater Square. Guess that's all I'll get here. Debola's up next. Excuse me. Hmm? You interested in the party? I can get you in if you want. Really? That would be great. Guess these Stardust hosts aren't your type, huh? Yeah, not really. I think men and women should connect with their hearts, not with loud music and cheap suits. I came here for the last time to confirm that theory, but paying for some host drinks is getting me nowhere. I heard that at this party you can find someone to connect with on a deeper level. That's what they say. How about you? Do you want in or not? Yeah, I'm totally interested. Could you get me in? No problem. It benefits us both if I introduce a man too. My name's Tomoko. What's yours? Kiryu. Nice to meet you, Kiryu-san. I'll be waiting for you in front of the club. Yeah, thanks. Looks like I'm in. Guess I'm off to Debola. Alright, just to make sure there's no one else to talk with here. Looks like night. Okay. There's nothing there, it's just blackness. Look at that. Look at that. I love seeing things like that in games, just how lazy developers are. Hello? Kiryu-san? This is Nishida from the Majima family. Oh, that means Majima's back. Where is Majima-san waiting for me this time? No, this time is different. The boss is in a real foul mood right now, so I just wanted to warn you. A foul mood? Yeah, if you stumble on him, he might actually rush you with his baseball bat. That sounds like just about every encounter with him. Well, when he gets in one of those moods, he usually heads to the batting center to blow off steam. If I were you, I wouldn't go anywhere near it. Got it. So you're telling me Majima-san is at the batting cages? Yes, he is. That's all. Again, just a friendly warning. Oh boy. If I go to the batting center, I might find Majima-san, but apparently he's in a foul mood. I better be ready for him if I go. Alright, are there any other... Alright, so this is the Majima. There's another... Oh, this is Club Debola. There's no other... points. Me alegro de poder conocerte. Esto ha sido genial. Espero que volver a verte. Pero por ahora debo darte las buenas noches y estar a salvo, amigo. Oye, amigo, qué bueno. Gracias por venir y gracias por el follow. Te lo agradezco con mucho y espero que pasas bien tu noche, ¿ok? Con cuidado, amigo. Que te pase bien, ¿ok? I was just saying bye to him. You know, again, I'm lucky to be bilingual, so... You know, if I can do that, talk to people in multiple languages, then hey, win-win situation. But I know sometimes people don't like it when people speak other languages, so just, you know, just letting you know, a little, technically a bilingual stream in a way. Beleaguered Barker, I heard a loud boom from the West Park area. I know this town's always been dangerous, but this is a bit much. I don't know if it was an accident or what, but something crazy just happened at West Park. There are a bunch of ambulances and fire trucks there. An explosion. Enough of that. I ain't got time for that, bro. Alright, so Club Devil is gonna be right here. One day I'll be fluent in Japanese. Yeah, I mean, literally all I know about Japanese is just what I hear in fighting games. So there's usually like death threats. You know, like, Honki deikuzi? Nani? Yamaro? Kusho? That's really about it. So I'm sure you'll be better off than I will. But if you can believe it, you will achieve. You should be sorry. I thought you weren't going to come. My apologies. It's fine. Well then, let's head inside, shall we? I feel like I need to learn to be bilingual too. Seems like a great thing to have. Plus, I wouldn't have to miss out on conversations like that, and I could chime in. I just hope I don't seem disrespectful when I'm asking about the convo. No. Again, it's human nature to be curious, and in most cases, and rightfully so. When you're in a group setting, like let's say you're out in the real world, and two of your friends starts talking Spanish, you're usually thinking like, well, why are they talking another language? They're probably talking shit about me, you know? So, I understand what you mean. But yeah, I was just, you know, he was originally talking English, but you could tell that he was using a translator. So he decided to talk in Spanish. He didn't know, but I read it, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's go. And we'll talk in Spanish if it makes it more comfortable. Wait, what is it the first in the North Star? What does he always say? You were already dead, right? He's like, something shinderu. Omae wo shinderu. Nani? Sure. Alright, there's gonna be a fight, of course. Oh my god, it's the club with the girl, Pink. She's still around? Remember the dancing girl all the way on the right? Is she still around, the fucking legend? Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? My head's not gonna explode, unfortunately, but you get the gist. Alright, let's hopefully make sure, hopefully, the legend is here, in the club. Glad I got in, but this place is pretty packed. Okay, I'm off to enjoy the party. I hope you meet someone special, Kiryu-san. Thanks. Alright. Hopefully we can look. Guess I'll see what I can learn. Oh, yeah. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is. There she is. She is fucking here. Look at her. She's the true legend of this game. I just need a closer look. Oh, wait a minute. That girl's doing the same exact dance. She's fucking copying her. Look at this. It's the exact same animation, too. Oh my god, what is this? What a queen. Well, look, they're both doing it now. The craze has caught on. It's infectious at the club. Is there anyone else doing it? No, just those two. Even though this girl's doing it too, she doesn't seem to be putting her all into it like this one, because she is fucking just killing it. Look at her. They offered me a raise at work if I could learn Spanish, but it just seemed hard, so I never gave it a try. It's all good, bro. She's lit. It's a new trend. Oh, look at this. I don't know, it just seems like this girl's doing it. But like, it's not... She doesn't seem as enthused. Am I wrong? Or are we just totally biased? And it looks like her mascara is like rubbing off from her eyes. Like, it's weird. There's like a weird shadowing on her eye. Yeah, she doesn't seem anywhere near as into it like this girl. She's fucking going nuts. I'm just entranced, I'm sorry. Nothing like the OG, indeed. I'm glad we came to that conclusion. Alright. So who should I talk to first? He is such a brawny, beautiful man. Absolute legend. You were absolutely correct.
Oi.
Hey, mind if I ask you a question? Ooh, what a handsome man. But I'm sorry, I'm already taken.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not it. This is my first time here, and I just wanted to figure this out. Oh, I see. Does that mean you haven't met the guru yet? Actually, wait, look at the girl in the back with the jeans. Is she doing the dance too? Oh yes, she is. She is doing it. That's another girl doing it. Yo, this thing is spreading like wildfire. Look at it. She's doing the dance too. Unbelievable. Last time we spoke, I was talking to you about how I was planning on getting an Xbox Series X. Well, can you believe this? Still can't find one. Oh my god. You can't find an Xbox Series X? I mean, don't ever pay more than retail. Like, don't. The guru? Not yet. He's an amazing man. It's like, when you're before him, you realize just how insignificant your existence truly is. Kinda like the girl dancing in the right. That's exactly how I feel, insignificant. She is the truth, the legend. She is life, encompassed in one dance. He sounds, great. You'll see when you meet him. He'll change your whole outlook on life. Pretty bold claim for a place claiming to connect people. She's doing it too. Yeah, you can see they're doing it's the exact same animation too. Like, they don't even time it differently. It's literally going on at the exact same time. La 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 la, woohoo! I paid more than retail, but only because I didn't know Kingdom Hearts 3 PS4 Pro was coming to the States. Ooh, that is harsh. I could find some scalpers selling them for over 1K, but I just can't see myself doing that, because I'm sure eventually they will be available locally, yeah. And honestly, I mean, not to shoot these systems down, but like, what are you paying that money for? Like, what game is it that you need the system right now for? Like, honestly, I just don't see the point. I don't, there's no system sellers. There's no, you know, back then it was Gears of War, it was Halo, it was Uncharted, God of War. What is there on PS5 right now that is you need a PS5 for? It seems to be everything's just upscales for currently existing PS4 games. The same thing with the Xbox. Halo Infinite is not out until the end of the year. And, you know, so like, what is the reason to own a system like that? I just don't see the point. Me, personally, I just don't, there's nothing selling you to get that system. Nothing really. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Call of Duty? I mean, yeah, but Call of Duty's not exclusive to the system, you know? And is Call of Duty really, like, I don't know, I stopped playing after Ghost, to be honest. What is the new one out right now? Modern Warfare? What's the difference between that and Black Ops and Advanced Warfighter, or whatever they call it, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare? Like, they're all the same game, honestly. Like, I know, like, Warzone is like the hot thing right now, but like, is it really something that you're going to spend $500 to play, or 500 plus? I just don't see the justification in that. I'm fine with the PS5, yet I have hundreds of games on my PS4 still. I have a PS5 and I mostly play PS4 games. Well, that's the vast majority of games are just upscales. So, I mean, it's you're kind of forced to go back to the library. But once Dragon Age 4 release date is announced, all bets are off. True, but I'm assuming that's going to be multi-platform too, though, right? Cold War is the new one, which is pretty much Black Ops remade. Ah, Cold War. Yeah, see, I fell off the wagon a long time ago. Call of Duty 2 for 360 is still the best to this day, in my opinion. Yeah, well, again, it was on multiple systems, though. Most people played it on Xbox, but again, it's Xbox, PS3, PC. So it's not, again, not an exclusive by any means. Great game, though. Call of Duty 2, really well. I really do feel that they should go back to World War II. With the new engines that they have. I think that'd be great. To fully realize Call of Duty 2 with the new engines would be great. You want a best incarnation? Okay. Dragon Age 4 is probably still a long ways off anyways, yeah. Technically, though, the best incarnation would be PC. Just saying. Console-wise, though, probably, yeah, you're right. If you have a PS4 Pro, I think you're fine. I had one, and although PS5 is amazing in my opinion, it's not needed. Well, you can't find it for one, so there's that.
Boy.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Anything I can help you with, friend? He's an elated partygoer. You're in a pretty good mood. Did you already find a partner? Sure did. She's way out of my league, but now I've got a hot girlfriend. The introduction fee was worth every yen. So it's true that you can meet great people here after all. I've never had a girlfriend in my life, but the guru here literally gave me my dream girl. He's incredible. Guru? The host of this party. I owe him everything. So the rumors that you'll find a partner here are true. But there's a hefty price tag on it. Here she is, look at her. She's in frame, look at her. I need a name for this legendary woman. Like, what do we call her? Sherry? We're gonna call her Sherry? She just screamed Sherry to me. Look at her. In fact, that is the name of the dance. The name of the dance is The Sherry. She's just fucking sharing all over this dance floor right now. It's amazing. Do you think they'll still make PS4 games because of people? Yeah, I mean, that would be the smart thing, you know. I honestly don't see it happening for another year, where it's not going to stabilize. They're still going to be so hard to find. So, that would, well, kind of like what they announced today. Sega announced Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown is PS4 exclusive. They're not even committing to PS5 because the situation is so bad, you know? Which I believe the Virtua Fighter 5 is actually being remade in the Dragon engine, which is what the Yakuza engine is. So that is interesting. I love her. Ayako? Should we call her Ayako? Or Sherry? She is bringing sexy back. Look at her. It's fucking amazing. I was lucky to get mine retail from GameStop. I followed a Twitter account that posted where they went on sale. I was lucky to get one from GameStop for retail price. Only took 2 hours of clicking add to cart. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm so glad I dropped off the console wars. I'm just PC now. I don't need to worry. Well, I do need to worry about that because that's graphics cards are the same thing right now. So it sucks no matter what boat you're on. Alright, last lady who is the imitation of Ayako right here, aka Sherry. And her. She's cool though, she's wearing denim. And heels, she's got fucking heels on. But look at her, she's just got the whole look. Like, she's got the fucking librarian sweater. She's got the fucking socks. She's got the skirt. She's got the fucking belt. She's amazing. I need an origin story right now. Let's dance, darling. Yeah, she's so good, they gotta get her in frame. Hey, you. Wanna dance with me? Usually I'd say yes in a heartbeat to a guy like you, but I already met my dreamboat of a man. Sorry. Then I'll excuse myself. So who's the lucky guy? What are you, blind? He's right here. This dim bulb is your dreamboat? All I had to do was take the guru's advice, and now I have the man of my dreams. Why even bother with host clubs? I'm not one to judge your tastes, but I can't say this guy's any better looking than Stardust's hosts. What's going on? So the rumors that you can find love at this party seem true enough, but something's off. And who's this guru everyone seems to be raving about? What? Really? You're finally going to introduce me to a handsome, sturdy man? Always been more of a console player? I hear that. Not against PC gaming, but it's just my preference. Yeah. I mean, the cool thing is, though, like in the case of like this Yakuza, I'm using an Xbox One controller. So again, the versatility is there. You know, though I do understand people like to play on a big, 40, 50, 60-inch screen. But honestly, when you have, like, for me, I have a 27-inch 1440p monitor. Since I'm sitting close to it, it covers my peripheral vision just as much as a big TV would. Because, with a big TV, you're going to be sitting, 10 feet away. So it really is the same experience. Do you prefer a custom-built PC or one you build on your own? Or one pre-built from a retail store? I'm in the market for a good gaming PC or laptop, but don't know where to start. Well, in the past, I would have said build your own PC all day. That traditionally was the way to go. The last 2 computers I made were built. I built them. The problem is, same with the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, buying video cards right now, and CPUs, because of shortages with dies and semiconductors across the board, scalpers have been just getting everything, yanking up the price. So buying a PC to build right now is pointless because you're getting inflated prices everywhere. So it's come to a point where getting a pre-built PC from, like, say, CyberPower PC or iBuyPower, to give you an example, that's not as bad. Like in the past, if you bought your own parts and made it yourself, you could save up to like $1,000 or more, depending on how smart you shopped. Now that's not the case. So if you like, I just got a pre-built PC, so I'm getting it next week. I paid about $3,000 when all is said and done. That's really just about $200, $300 more than if I had procured everything myself. But the problem is you can't. You can't. Like if I wanted to get a video card, I literally can't right now. I would need to go and buy it from a scalper who's paying, you know, it's an $800 card. I'd have to pay $1,600 or more to get it. And, you know, so as of right now, pre-build is the way to go. It's the only logical way to get a computer in a timely period. Other than that, if you wait a year or two and see how the market is, if it stabilizes, maybe. But the last computer I built was in 2015. So it's already been 6 years. It's been great. And it's still, I'm using it right now. But it's time, you know? Here's his custom build, yep. Dim bulb. Yeah, the guy's a dim bulb. It's future-proof from the time it was built, early 2015. It's still really powerful. Yeah, and it's awesome that PCs can use PS4 controllers now, yep. 60-inch TV, yep. I forgot how big my monitor is, but I don't think it's very big. I was going to build a PC, but GPUs were crazy priced. They still are. I got the PS5 since it runs like most PCs now with performance, so I said fuck it. I will build one in the future though. Rebuilds have gone up in price. They have, but it used to be a thing where like if you were going pre-built before, you'd be paying $1,000, $2,000 more than what you would do if you built it yourself. But now, because everything is high across the board, it's kind of evened out. So it's a matter of like, do I want a computer now? Or do I want a computer in the next 3 months? Or do I wait a year or two and hope things stabilize? So, you know, just usually, even though my computer in 2015, much like Pinkerstein said, is a beast, it's still great and it does me so well. But usually, you know, 5 years, things will start to slowly over time break down in performance and heat and all that stuff. So in order to avoid any potential disasters happening down the road, I figured now was the time to upgrade. Like it was now or never. So that's why I bit the bullet. Is that Tomoko?
Yeah.
Quite so, the guru never lies, but there's the small matter of your introductory fee. If true happiness is for sale, price is no object. The recommended amount was 200,000 yen, right? Glory be, that's the spirit, Sister Tomoko. With such an offering, our guru will be pleased to commune your opportunity to achieve eternal bliss. Please, follow me. Oh yeah, happened last year. Happened when the NVIDIA released the 3 series, the 30s, 3080, 3090, 3070, RTX 3070, 3080, 3090. And basically when they came out, scalpers and bots swooped them all up and then sold them, you know, 2-3 times the value, market value. And people were buying it because they were desperate to have the latest and greatest technology. So, and unfortunately it's been that way because they're not able to release and produce more cards to meet the demand. So because the demand is still high, because no one can find them in stores, everyone's going to the secondary market. And it's happening with CPUs as well, not just GPUs. Processors as well, same thing. You just get parts replaced. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to go, but that's like a band-aid, really. Because, like, let's say you upgrade your RAM, right? How long is it until your motherboard starts failing? Or your motherboard starts overheating? Or the liquid cooling on your CPU starts not being as efficient. So you then buy that part to replace it, and then buy that part to replace it. It's a very uneven time frame too when that could happen. So it's feasible. It is. But I just figured, let me just get a whole new rig. Because like, especially now, my processor is bottlenecked for a lot of the more modern games. My GPU is bottlenecked for modern games. So I do need to, if I want to play current gen games, like recent games, like Resident Evil 8, for example, and I want to play it at max settings, I do need just an overall new rig. Absolutely, JK, yes, that's what I'm using right now. And that's the thing, like, for example, with the Yakuza, I just plug in the Xbox controller, and the game detects it, and it plays just like it would on console. It's the exact same thing. So that's the thing, PC is very flexible and versatile with the options it gives you. My fiance works security at Intel, and a friend of mine does HVAC for NVIDIA. Oh, nice. Hope he gets paid very well. I just really want to play the obscure games on PC. They seem so fun. It's a great platform. Like I said, there's a lot of flexibility to be had on PC. Okay. Donating a fee isn't so different from paying for hosts. What happened to her heart-to-heart connection? Maybe if I follow them, I can catch a glimpse of this guru. Now, before you can see the guru, please leave your introductory fee here on the table. Here you go, 200,000 yen. That would be 200,000 yen. Oh, that's very much. Now, let me get the guru. So obviously Rincho means something in I mean, obviously it's a scam. Nah, nerd. I'm not, I mean, I can't get into details, but I don't talk with Paul anymore, so that's not happening. Russ Labens? Nah, I don't think Russ, and again, it's COVID, I'm not going anywhere. Even though people are getting vaccines, even though I'm vaccinated, I'm still not gonna just start hanging out with people and going to people's houses. Like, that's just not me. I'm playing it cautious. Not gonna do that. The cult from Yakuza 0? Oh, is that what this is? I play keyboard and mouse in Call of Duty when I want a challenge. Yeah, even though, like, Call of Duty, though, it's kind of the thing where, like, it's embraced the auto-aim, aim assist stuff, that I would imagine the ratio of people who play it on consoles is more than PC. I would think, at least. This guru must be something else. Look at Kiryu. He's just like fucking Looney Tunes character right here. Oh, is this the guru? So, you're our newest friend, Sister Tomoko. My disciple has filled me in on the details of your arrival. Aimbot is the worst, oh yeah. Young sister, you stand before the host of this party and our spiritual advisor, Guru Munan Yazawa. Munan Yazawa. This very stereotypical Indian music, or guru-esque music. Hello, it's an honor to meet you. That's an awfully long title for a creepy old dude. How does no one notice Kiryu just peering like a cartoon character here? Ha ha ha! Munancho, no need to be nervous. We are all friends under the same light. In fact, we should toast to celebrate the threads of fate that have led to this meeting. Aren't you going to introduce me to someone handsome? There can be no rush to a spiritual connection, child. We shall make introductions as soon as we share this drink. So this is a drink that obviously hypnotizes them into thinking they see something else than what truly is. Come now, cheers. Shure pipi, shure pipi. I still even do the online groceries and ship to the door. Even though I am fully vaccinated, I can't get comfortable being around a lot of people. I hear you, same. On top of that, I even work from home and hope my bosses will understand that I don't want to or feel comfortable going into a busy office building anymore, even post-COVID. Because this game is ridiculous. You're right, Pickenstein, you're right. You are absolutely right. No, I hear you, JK, and that's obviously a perfectly logical stance to have. I've been working from home for a year. You know, my job asked me if I can go in, and you know what? I'd rather stay home, but they were nice enough to let me work from home for a year, pay me, and be very considerate to my, you know, reservations. But you know, it'll be a mix. It'll be a mix of going in, half of it, and then half working from home. So it's not the worst. So it's fine. Oh, she's gonna get drugged. Huh? I'm getting so hot. How do you feel, Sister Tomoko? Oh, I feel so good. What the heck? Tomoko only had the one drink, but she's getting really loopy. Is she a lightweight, or... Glory be, you have a fine disposition for this. Now, allow me to introduce you to a suitable friend. Be some average-looking schmuck. Hehe, this friend that the guru introduced to me. Oh, he's such a lovely, handsome man. What? No way that guy's at the same level as a host at Stardust. What did he do to Tomoko? Guru, are you certain this beautiful woman will have eyes only for me? Of course, the seeds of your numerous contributions have finally blossomed into this beautiful fruit, brother. If that much got me there like this, my checkbook is open. You are the path to true connection, Guru. That's the spirit. Why not toast with me to a prosperous future then? Yes, my master. Pretty sure that guy's being conned. 2 more faithful disciples joining our order is cause to celebrate. Once our order had many disciples, but then the battle of Goromajima extinguished our guiding light, and my master, the previous guru, was captured and detained. I'm guessing, Pinkenstein, this is what happened in Yakuza 0. But I, his purest disciple, never lost my faith. Thus, I am reviving the order in the ripe land of the East. All to welcome back my master, Guru Munan Suzuki. That is, I never played Yakuza 0, so I don't know. Yeah, Majima busted up a bullshit cult. Oh, okay. Maybe there is a work accommodation people can get from the doctor to forever allow them to work from home. Now that I work from home, of course, to do the COVID thing, I never got COVID, but I do get sick still from time to time, but a lot less than when I worked at the office. I got sick a lot more. I hear you. Yeah, I mean, definitely look into it with your doctor, and you know, it's really just a matter of personal safety, so you do what you feel is best. There's no right or wrong answer, really. Now he's drunk and spewing nonsense, but it's pretty clear that this isn't just some expensive mixer party. Ah, the effect of this holy elixir bewitches the senses. She's lost in the illusion that a toad could seem a prince. If we continue to create faithful couples and indoctrinate their children to breed a new generation of friends, our order could develop into something even greater than before. I knew that drink was more sinister than alcohol. If I don't do something now, Tomoko could be in danger.
Oi.
Hey, Tomoko.
Huh?
Who are you? Kiryu? Hey, who the hell are you? And why are you so close to me? What? Well, we were brought together by the guru. We're friends with benedictions. You? Sorry, but you let yourself go a long time ago. I'd rather date a pork chop. That's harsh. So you've come to your senses. You were hallucinating. Guru? What is the meaning of this? Damn you. How dare you interfere with the Shure PP? I have no clue what you're ranting about, but this isn't the right way for men and women to meet. It's a damn cult. Help me, Kiryu-san. How dare you? This ends now. You can send all these people home. Or you could deal with me. Take your pick, you phony. Yikes indeed. Silence! Oh. Oh. Monan Yazawa. Alright, bro. You don't have a big life bar, never mind. Oh shit, alright. Bro. Nah, bro. Not happening. Yeah. No. I was so close to reviving the order. I can't let the dream slip through my fingers now. You can throw as big a party as you want, but if you get people to come through deception, it's worthless. But you saw them. Even if the connection was built on a lie, those youngsters were just happy to find someone. Sure, I bet some of them were probably even grateful for it. But happiness can't be sold or bought. If someone's got a price on it, then it's not true happiness at all. That has to be earned on your own.
Yeah.
You're wrong. The debased fools must be chastened by the Order's guiding light. Such is my sacred duty. For a guy with so much charisma, how are you so stupid? Don't you realize how a gift like that could be used to help society instead of bringing it down with this crap? Eh?
Oh.
Looks like this phony party's over. Time to head back to Stardust and tell Kazuki what just went down. Oh, Kiryu-san, what did you find out? Not much. I don't know everything, but it was a party hosted by some wacko cult. A place to meet new people, my ass.
Eh?
A cult? Yeah, they were giving partners to anyone who donated money. Damn. So that's why our customers haven't been returning. But I had some strong words for their so-called guru. He won't be pulling stunts like that for a while. And the women he cons should be back to business as usual soon. So that's how it went down. Forgive me, Kiryu-san. You've really put yourself through the ringer for us. Please accept our thanks. And this. Tourmaline bracelet. Was the party any fun, at least? Nah, it was full of kids. Not my scene. Like, I'm gonna buy that. I'm sure you found a cutie or two. Yeah, right. Uh-oh. Ah, Kiryu-san, I found a great guy. And it's all thanks to my dedicated Shure PP. Oh, she's in love with Kiryu now. That's what it is. Now she's peeking. Oh, Yakuza. Right, so... Climax heat. Rush combo. Sure, quick step blow. Might as well upgrade a few of these things. Alright. So there goes that. Sub-stories. What is it? Never would have expected this kind of recruiting tactic for pseudo-religious cults. Now that I beat Yazawa, Stardust guests will return. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Homegirl's in love. Right. Well, it's 2 o'clock, so I do need to cut things. Because I'm already later. I'm already a half hour more than I thought I'd be. See, I mean, hey, there's pretty good progress on Chapter 8 now. I can fight Majima again. So there's that. I think I'm good with sub-stories for now. So yeah, the next thing would be grinding Majima again. Getting those fights through. So, you know what? It says I have 7 viewers, so let me see who I can raid. But I do want to thank whoever was here. Inkenstein, thank you so much. J.K. Robinson, thank you so much for stopping by. Chris Ader, Nerd Strategy. Who else am I missing here? Spoon Bufferton. Thank you for stopping by. And And who? Oh, Arbiter. The beginning of the stream, Arbiter 91. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, that will be all. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you, nerd. Appreciate it. Yeah, let me see who I can raid. Let me see who is on here. And we'll see if there's a way I can check out tonight. You know what? One of John. One of John was playing Dead Rising before, so we'll go ahead and raid him. He's cool people. We'll do one of John. He's playing Dead Rising, the original, on Xbox One, I believe. So if anyone wants to hang around, you can certainly do that. And thank you for those of you who are watching. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I'll do this again tomorrow. There's no guarantees. I don't want to give false hope to anyone. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. C'est la vie. But thank you so much for watching. We're going to go pop in up John real quick, say hello, and hope you have a good night. And please take care, be safe, and I will catch you next time. Good night.